Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Conclave as King Gospatrick of Scotland. In our last episode we successfully completed our conquest of Argyll here, and I said I was very curious to see how much infamy we would pick up from that, and then I never actually went and looked after we finished the conquest, so let's have a look now. We are at 0% infamy. Apparently we picked up 1.37% and it decays by 0.35 per month, which means by now all of that infamy has decayed already, which is fine. 1.37% per county seems pretty reasonable. We'd have to conquer a lot more than a single county. It would really only matter if we're doing many county conquests at the same time, or an invasion, or some other, like pressing a kingdom claim. It's really the only way you're going to go over the, I think it's 25% it says here is the threshold where people can form coalitions. So in the vast majority of circumstances that's not going to matter too much. So that's fine. We also built some retinue, and we are still in the French revolt here. The Duke of Flanders rebelling against France, which we're not really helping out with much, but France has it pretty well in hand. They've just finished their siege there actually and are about to attack the army. England has put down their revolt in York, it seems. That got them up to 40% there. Cinehelm of Lothian here was a bit worried about not finding his favourite toy, but seems to have settled down and is now sound asleep. Okay. One more step towards growing up. We gain 30 prestige for this? Or does he gain it? Let's see. We gained it. Okay. Not sure why, but I'll take it. Sorayar here is at war with somebody. Somebody's claim on Norway. Wow. Okay. Good luck to him. So I think we'll probably just try to take this county from Norway ourselves. Because I think this Waldensian uprising has stalled at 65%. They've sieged the two counties they have access to, and they're apparently not getting ticking war score. So that's not going to end anytime soon. Norway is landing some troops over here, but they can't have very many on 4 galleys. And they would have to attack the army, which I assume is here. Crosses straight. Let's see if we can actually see that. Yeah, he's leading troops in Orkney. He has 6,000, so that is going to be difficult for Norway to deal with. We can appoint a new commander, so I guess we'll just appoint the best person for the job. And do we want to wait for our retinue to fully reinforce before we declare? I think we're probably okay. So Prince Duncan, who hates us, approaches us and says, "My liege, I have a great idea for a monument, something to raise our cultural status and make the people notice what a great ruler you are. It would require some gold and your patience, and the work would take a year to complete." 119 gold. And Prince Duncan is a little happier, though it's not going to make a huge difference. Or we could say no and disappoint him further. I don't really want to spend 119 gold. I wonder if we're getting this event because he has the business focus? I'm not sure. I'd much rather just have my spying on him bear fruit and give us a reason to arrest him. Because that would give me reason to try... Well, giving him reason to arrest him would mean he'd probably revolt, and we would have reason to revoke his duchy title, which would mean that we could move our capital to Fife here, once we're at peace, of course. And then if we have the duchy title, we can revoke the other counties in here via plots. Anyway, back to this decision. We'll just say no to this. No, I'm not having much luck spying on him, apparently, but we'll keep doing it. He has to be up to something. So I think we'll probably just go ahead and declare this war now. For our de jure claim, France will come in. So that should make things pretty easy. I mean, arguably we should have waited for our opinion penalties to decay a bit more here, but I think we'll be okay. Just raise everything for now. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is Norway. Alright, well, we'll just give this army up for lost, I guess. And rendezvous the rest of them over here. That was unfortunate. Perhaps should have paid more attention. Young Nuala here has finished her education in diplomacy. It's evident that she has excelled in her studies. Okay, so she's a charismatic negotiator. And she can marry Prince of England. Okay, so there is a danger in this in that she will probably inherit a claim when we die. Then, is he the heir to England? He's not. What relation is he to people here? Oh, he's a brother of the king, okay. And the king has no children yet, but he probably will have, so he is probably not going to inherit and gain the claim personally, or his children won't gain the claim personally, but her claim could be pressed by the king when she's over there. It is a weak claim though, I think, or it will be. Or actually, since we're on elective, how do claims work? Does it say here? I think it might be just the people who are being voted for that get claims. Surely our children get claims as well. Pretty sure they do. Okay. Anyway. It will be a weak claim, I think, so it shouldn't be too dangerous. As long as we're not in a regency or we end up with a female ruler, which is unlikely when we have elective. We should be fine. So we'll take the non-aggression pact and feel safe from England for the time being. We could upgrade it to an alliance, but I think our alliance with France is going to be enough for us on that front for the moment. We don't want to be dragged into all of England's wars, necessarily. So we'll attack this little Norwegian army in the hills here. Shouldn't be an issue. Probably should have appointed better commanders. We'll keep spying on Prince Duncan. I have faith we'll get a reason to arrest him at some point. We don't already have a reason to arrest him, do we? No. Do you have a reason to arrest the princess here? Oh, in fact, the council wouldn't allow us. So this would make the council discontent. Ah, we have a little breakdown of who's voting for and against here. That's useful, okay. Well, good to know. We don't want to arrest her anyway, but maybe if we eventually try to arrest Duncan, that could cause problems for us on the council. We'll see. I can't stop thinking of all those prisoners in my dungeon. They are at my complete mercy. What a thrill it would be to hurt them, to hear the sweet screams, to see the panic in their eyes. Well, we are cruel. We could oil up the rack. We have Mayor Grimm imprisoned. I haven't actually checked. He's our only prisoner. Surely it would be a lot better for us to ransom him. We will resist our impulses and ransom him for 25 gold. Ah, this Earl has given me evidence concerning my son's sexual preferences. Well, I mean, we know about his exploits, sort of, but I don't think we have any reason to arrest him or keep him out of faction, so we'll just keep that to ourselves. So we got our ransom. I'm a little concerned about this Waldensian army here, but let's just appoint our best commanders in this army. I guess that includes us, so we'll do it. And we are in the hills, and they'd have to cross a strait, so I think we could win a battle there if they do decide to come across. Nope, keep spying on Prince Duncan. I wonder if France is doing anything. No, they still got their revolt happening. Ah. Our vassal Duke of Moray is pressing a claim. That would be you against Soriar, I guess. Claim on Insegal. So this one... Yeah, does he have a claim or is this de jure? I guess he fabricated a claim, okay. Well, that's fine, I suppose. As long as he stays happy with us. I'm not too concerned about him becoming more powerful. Caring for the sick and infirm is one of the duties of charity. There are people in our court that need our help. We can visit one of them. Make our son here a little bit happier, okay. Alright, the French revolt is over. White peace, the rebelling Duke of Flanders is imprisoned. Ooh, is France raising boats to go help us in Norway? That would be great. Prince Duncan is definitely up to something. We'll keep on spying. Ooh, there's a second revolt going on in the Holy Roman Empire. This is an independence war, actually. Interesting. Which land is included in this? So all of this could end up going independent if they win. It's 13% in her favor right now, so it could happen. He's down to 6,000 troops, and this other revolt, which is over the council authority, has 17,000 troops, so they're definitely going to win, and they may actually allow this revolt to win too, even though they're slightly weaker than the Empire themselves at this point. Interesting, we'll keep an eye on that whole situation. Alright, Norway's landed another little army over here. Where's France going? I guess they're coming over here. Or not. I did not understand fear before, but once you have felt your legs shake and teeth chatter with fear, then it's hard to remain brave. So we lose the trait brave. That's unfortunate. Getting up to Iceland? That's weird. Go siege the capital. Oh well. I guess I just should be grateful for any help at all from France. So we'll finish our siege here and we'll go and fight this Norwegian army before they land too many troops here and causes problems that way. My Chancellor kindly suggests that it would be of benefit to the realm if I studied the languages spoken at foreign courts. He also offers himself to aid me in my studies. Yeah. Ooh, but then we'll owe Earl Malcolm a favour. Okay. Well, let's see what favours are all about and actually do this. This courtier lacks an education focus, so he's playful and also possessed. I'm not sure what playful suggests we should set as his focus here. I guess it's intrigue. I guess we can do that. The Pope has been made to understand how great we are. Alright, there's our siege. We'll go fight the army. Oh, we won't go fight the army. Actually, should we? So this is hills. We then have to attack this 6k in the hills. No, that seems terrible. I think we just have to stay here and siege. Otherwise we're going to have to end up fighting the Waldensian army, which I do not want to do. Okay, by calling in a favour, Earl Malcolm has forced you to start a vote on the Title Grant Committee law in Scotland. Let's see this. This council? Okay, so as it is, we have full authority on granting titles, but he's starting a vote whereby we could go to council, which means that they would be voted, whenever I want to grant a title, it would be voted on by members of the council, which I don't want, but I guess this is what happens when we owe somebody a favour. Okay, let's see how it goes. I assume we can cast a vote. So these guys haven't voted. Can we cast a vote? And if so, where would we do that? Maybe we don't actually get a vote. In fact, I'm sure we would show up on this list if we got a vote, so... Seems pretty clear that we don't. So 2 in favour, 3 in favour. The Queen voted for it. Okay. Well, can we influence people to vote against it? We could buy favours, request council support. I don't think that's right. I think it would be buy favour that we'd have to do. 88 gold. Nope, he won't do it. Alright, I'm probably just going to try to buy a favour from... Well, this guy is definitely not going to vote the way I want. I'm going to try and buy a favour from the bishop here just to see how this works. Even though it costs us gold. And now we can presumably... Oh, we have to wait for 11 days here, so maybe we're too late to even do anything, which we are. Okay, but we have a favour that we can call in from him later, presumably. Okay, so now the council gets to vote when we grant titles. Okay, so one character owes us a favour. Oh, I see, we got a full breakdown of what we can do here. Make someone vote like you on the council or law issues. Prevent or force a realm piece from your liege. Ask your liege to press one of your claims in a war. Ooh, that's sort of useful as a vassal, actually. Start a law vote for your liege. Force acceptance of a arranged marriage proposal. Acceptance of other requests. An ask to embargo proposal. Force someone to join factions you lead, also very useful as a vassal. And force your liege to give you a council position. Okay. So, one of those is that we can make him vote the way we want on the council, so the next time we have something up for vote, we'll have a better chance of making it go the way that we want. Northumbria? The Chancellor of Northumbria has bribed and threatened his way through my domain, trying to get enough people to recognize a claim on my title that he's fabricated for the Earl of Northumbria. They better not use it, but they definitely will. But the Earl of Northumbria is almost certainly not strong enough to actually attack us. So, we should be okay. Birth of the Assassins. Word is spreading that a Shia missionary, Hassan-i-Sabah, has founded a religious order known as the Hashashin somewhere in western Persia. Using trickery and guile, this mysterious cult of trained killers has seized control of the mountain fortress of Alamut and converted it into their headquarters. Already a string of violent murders can be traced back to Hassan's devoted and fearless disciples. These hashish smokers are harmless. I'm sure they are. Yep, so the Earl of Northumbria has indeed gotten his claim. Alright, so I think we're kind of stuck here, because if we move out to try and attack the Norwegian army, the Waldensians will come in and undo our sieges. Then we'll have to attack them, and they have greater numbers and they'll be in the hills, so that would be a difficult battle at best. I think our best bet is to just camp out in this county, get our ticking war score, let France do sieges, and we should eventually get victory but the unfortunate thing about that is that we have to keep our levies raised, and it's going to be making everyone more and more annoyed. I don't think we can afford to disband any of them. Alright, well, we'll just have to hope that people don't get too annoyed. We only have this one small faction anyway, so I think we'll be fine. Alright, well, we're out of time for this episode, so we'll have to hopefully finish this war in the next one. Thanks for watching, and join me again then.